Okay, so here we are talking again with the Dimple Akea. We've had him on the show about 3 or 4 times since we started, but I just wanted to give you guys an update as to what he's doing now in 2025. He has his own show that he partnered with some other artists from Congolese, and I'm going to let him talk about some of the new artwork he has and some future projects as well.
Absolutely. So, first of all, thanks for even. Peace out, brother. Thanks again, man. But again, my name. Anyways, my name is Eddie Bolakea. And the newest work that I have is 2025. I'm looking at this one. This is the most recent piece
Isn't
that I've
that
worked on.
fabulous?
So this actually used to be a mirror.
Okay.
My friend wanted to discard, and she removed the glasses. Oh, this actually used to be a mirror because the mirror that my friend wanted to get rid of. So she removed the glass and just brought me just the mirror itself without the actual glass.
Okay.
Because I was talking about using something else outside of canvas.
Yes.
As something to paint on, just something outside of canvas to paint on. And that was one of the things that was brought up. And when she brought it to me, my brain just a bunch of ideas just started, falling,
Yes.
dropping. And
I
whatever
love
idea
it.
was dropping from the cosmos to my imagination, I was like write down some of the concepts, and then eventually I kept seeing a mask on it because it was round, and I just kept seeing a mask on it. And I was trying to find something else to paint, but every time I think of something else to paint, it's always that mask that kept popping up. So this is a mask from the Lega tribe in the Congo. The Lega is a tribe actually that I found out originated from Uganda. And then
Okay.
there was that tribe as they migrated and moved inside the Congo. They brought all their customs with them. And also kind of mingle with the people that are living there, but they had a reputation of imposing their customs wherever they went.
Okay.
So that's what that was supposed to represent. And I just feel like it could be any viewer's interpretation as far as why are the faces like this. Why is there 3 faces in one face, or how many faces do you see? With the gold tooth. The gold tooth. I learned that in the South, the gold tooth, especially during the time of captivity, the Africans that had gold teeth were free Africans. They weren't in captives. They didn't have slaves.
Interesting. Wow.
Yeah, so
I didn't know that.
So I found that, and I thought it was fascinating information, and I wanted to use that and merge it with the African mask. Where I feel, for me, if I didn't know anything about Congolese culture, this mask would probably, to me, would represent the different personalities within a human being, different ways of thinking within a human being, or even more personally for me, the fact that I'm a Congolese blooded African. I was born in France, who lives in America, so I'm living with these different ways of thinking in my brain.
Okay.
From the African's perspective, from the West perspective, but even under that, from a European perspective as opposed to an American perspective. And then you see the little gold, kind of like gold pieces of gold marbles around it.
Yes. Okay.
And just pretty much to signify uh, African culture or the value that we need to see in ourselves.
Yes.
So I use the African fabric to represent our beauty.
Okay.
And then I added these pieces, these little more intricate details to make sure that we see that value.
Exactly.
In design. We see the value in our stories.
Okay. Okay.
And everything is round again. Community, wholesomeness, full circle, a cipher.
And see, this is the benefit of attending this art show that's going to be here at 821 2nd Avenue, downtown Seattle in the Exchange Building. This art is going to be here until June 29th. And the benefit of coming to see this in person is that you'll be able to talk to the artist, for one, and also be able to read some of the captions of this original artwork from the Congolese, representing Congolese culture, which I think is very important, particularly for us African Americans who have not been able to make it to the motherland. To be able to have this experience and talk to Native Africans who are here in Seattle, creating artwork, connecting it to their culture, their history, their country, their tribe, their village, that's just that's so valuable. It's so precious. And thank you, Adembo, for really taking the time out to really make artwork that captures what we need to know, what we need to see as African Americans that we would not have known otherwise. You know what I'm saying? And like I said before, my video can only do so much. It cannot give you the detail and the true depth and size and color of this original artwork that is here today. Um, but that's why you need to be here in person. You really, really do. And for whatever reason, if you can't get here, go on to Adembo's website or at
Natty Dread Illustration. Well, it's through a work site, so I'm working the website.
Okay, but his social media or something, and connect with him.
Natty Dread Illustration on Instagram. That's NATTY underscore DREAD underscore illustration. It's a great way to get in touch with me, get in contact with me for future shows. You want to purchase some art, or whatever that's art related. Uh, and then come on through the art walk again. The art walk, June 27th, 4 to 8. You don't want to miss this because there's going to be a lot of more element that's going to be implemented with the show itself. And then we have the closing reception also. So if you can't make it today, that's fine. I'm hoping to see y'all faces on the 27th.
Yes, definitely.
And the closing reception on the 29th.
Yes. What time does the reception start on the 29th?
Same as today, 3 to 7.
From 3 to 7 on Sunday, June 29th. And also, as we mentioned before, this is Congolese month, is it?
This is Congolese Independence Month.
Okay.
Usually at the end of the month, so June 30th. But we wanted to cover that last week of June.
Yes.
To really have that focus on Congolese stories.
Okay.
So when you see, for example, Jordan's artwork, you see like these two drivers.
Yes.
It could be like Congolese experience as someone who lives on the land.
Okay.
They don't know what it's like to be stuck in traffic.
Yes, exactly, exactly.
JP is from the Congolese artist that went to art school in the Congo.
Yes.
So that brings in a whole different story.
Oh, yes, definitely,
story.
Yes.
And then if you look at Mireille's artwork, you're looking at Congo to the Congolese woman's lens.
Exactly.
Which is, we can't talk about Africa and warriors if we don't have Mama Africa, so we don't have
Exactly. And we're going to talk with her soon as well so she could give you more detail about who she is as an artist. Her work is absolutely fabulous. I mean, really. You have to see that in person.
Absolutely.
Because, you just do.
And then also the African's perspective from outside of Africa.
Exactly. Yes.
Like I haven't seen it. So
yes.
Covering these different parts.
Yes.
All into one room. So
okay. Now we're getting ready to close out with a Dimbo, but before we do, oh no, we're gonna talk to him, right? But before Dimbo closes out, he has to have a few words, excuse me, about my favorite art piece that I currently have at the house. Adembo, please talk about this piece right here.
This piece here is called, I call it Congo. Congo is really the way I spelled it is how the kingdom was called. The Empire of Congo was called, spelled with a K. And it used to surround the current countries of Angola, Gabon. They're both Congos. And I don't like saying both Congos, Brazzaville, Kinshasa, because that's a European concept I wanted that, so I don't like to identify as neither. But this piece is a pre-colonial attires of some Congolese warriors, and it shows the bond between the leopard, which is our totem animal, and the Congolese man. It could be woman, but in this piece is the man. You see he's wearing the cape with the Congolese skin, and here when people wear like animal skin, it's more like a portion for sports. When they did it, not anyone could wear a leopard skin. This is a way to embody the characteristics of the leopard, you know? And then if you check out the gold bracelet here, that's to show that bond between the man and that leopard, as if the leopard was him in the leopard form, and he was the leopard in the human form. So that's what and then the baobab tree is a sacred tree. I want to put that tree there because I want to give people the idea, the symbol, something that's symbolic to spiritual connection.
Yes.
And baobab trees are known to be very special trees.
Yes. Well, thank you, Adembo.
Thank you.
This is absolutely one of my favorite art pieces by Adembo. Like I said, I currently have the print, and I'm thinking about getting another print in a larger size because it's just so much in this image that is just so powerful. So thank you, Adembo, for sharing more information about this particular image called the Congo and the what the leopard. Did you mention how was the leopard symbolized in the Congo, like the importance of it?
La signification du léopard. Congo means leopard tamer. He who tames the leopard.
Yes.
So it's like there's more strength in taming the leopard than killing the leopard. Because you can kill a leopard out of fear. But if you can stand in front of a leopard and tell him to sit down, and you sit down, that's when there's more strength in it.
Yeah, and power. And
Way
power.
more power in that.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Adembo, we'll connect back with you again throughout the summer at some point.
Oh, yeah.
Have you on the show so you can sit down and go into more detail about your art journey since the first interview we did with you back in, I want to say that was 2019. 2018, 2019.
I think after during COVID.
It was maybe 2020, maybe 2020, because he's had more than one interview. So on the Radio Avenue Radio World radio show that we had, and so if you've heard his previous episodes and you know who he is as a visual artist in the community, then of course this here today is for you, just to give you an update as to what he's currently doing now.
It's for us.
It's for us, the Congolese Independence Month. Okay, we're going to be talking with another artist here soon, but thank you for tuning in.
Thank you so
and
much.
We look forward to seeing you again on the Wonderful World of Fine Arts radio show.
Big ups, my curve.
Thank you.